Hi guys, welcome back to our channel.
Hey y'all.
If you're new here, I'm Cheryl.
And I'm Aaron.
And we're Avery Street Design Studio.
Yep.
So, welcome back to our Wednesday video.
Nice to see you guys again.
Yes, thank you for being here. Today we are going to build a wooden wind chime.
We are.
Now, most of them you usually see are done out of bamboo, but we don't have any bamboo.
Yeah.
So we are going to use some pieces. You want to lift them? Pieces of mahogany.
Yep.
These are from pallets. We've saved them. They'll hold up really good in the weather, so if they get wet, they'll be fine. And we stopped at Hobby Lobby. We have a little clip of that, but we decided to use some bells. And when we were there at Christmas time, we remember seeing these bells on one of the aisles. Well, they were still there. And so I got two different kinds. I got some nylon cord. Don't know if I'll use that or this. So this is kind of going to be figuring out as we go.
Yeah, we don't know what we're doing here with this, so we're all going to learn together.
Yeah.
Hopefully it works out.
It'll be fun, kind of like a challenge. I went to the jewelry section and I got some little jump rings, I guess these are called, and these are split rings to be able to hang the wind chime, and this is to hang like the bells if I don't want to use this rope. So I also bought some little wooden balls. May use those, may not. And then I got this strand of beads, and it was in the spring section. Well, it was regular $4.99, and right now all the spring stuff is 40% off. So I think it was like $2.99, something like that.
Yeah, we spent about 20 bucks on this stuff this morning.
So, but if you price wind chimes, they can get very pricey, and especially one made out of mahogany. Nobody's going to know we got it from a pallet. Well,
you guys,
everybody on YouTube will, but to sell these, you know, mahogany's mahogany. It doesn't matter where you got it.
It is.
So I think this will be really pretty and unique. So we'll see how creative we can get with it.
We have no idea what's going to happen. So
let's get started.
Let's do it.
All right, guys. So I have really roughly sketched. Don't mind my artwork. It's not very good. But my idea for one of the wind chimes is to have like a long oval top. And all those X's are where the holes are that the strings will go down. And they're going to hold the pieces of wood. And I'm going to string one of the bells up midway and then another string and have the bell down there. And we were talking about putting some holes in some of the wood. I don't know if that'll make a different sound. That's something we're going to have to try out. So that's kind of a really rough sketch of the first one. And the second one I was thinking would be kind of cool. The same kind of oval top and the other bells I bought, because I bought 4 bells. And then maybe some moon phases hangings out of wood. And then maybe some beads on some of the other strings. And also some pieces of mahogany hanging down. These are just really rough sketches and just some ideas. It's always best to kind of draw out your idea so you know what you're doing versus just looking at the stuff and being completely lost. So that's what we try to do, kind of get an idea in mind, and that's real helpful to get you started. So we're going to move on to having Aaron cut the strips of wood and then the top piece to start putting the wind chime together.
All right, we're going to go ahead and smooth out all these pieces of mahogany. They're very rough, so we're going to run them through our new cutter head from Find Buy Tool. Love that thing very much. So after planing all the wood down, they ended up being about 5/8 of an inch thick. And we're going to make some 5/8 inch wide strips. So we've got a bunch of square pieces to use for our wind chimes. So we've got some pieces that are 9 inches long that we're going to glue together to make the top that the things hang from. We're going to make a couple different ones, so I've got 2 sets to glue together, and we're going to do that now. If you decide to do this, you don't have to use mahogany. We have a stash of it behind the sign there that we don't get to use very often. And mahogany does really, really well outside. It's basically rot resistant wood.
Make sure you use the outdoor glue.
The exterior glue.
And if you use a different wood, you can seal it with the Thompson's water seal. Or you can use the waterproofing stain like we did on the water pump planter last Sunday.
Yep. Cedar would be good for this. Cedar is also rot resistant. You would probably just want to, like she said, treat the wood. Cedar is very soft and
I don't know how well how well of a sound cedar would make though, because it's such a lightweight wood.
Very light, yeah.
You need a kind of a heavier wood.
Yeah, oak maybe. You can buy oak at the big box stores or
maple. Maple expensive.
Yeah, maple's really expensive. Or you could use like copper tubing.
You can go to Woodcraft and get some just like
exotics.
little long boards of mahogany, and they're fairly inexpensive because they just sell small pieces, so that's an option too.
Mahogany isn't terribly expensive unless you buy 12-foot, 2-inch thick boards.
You can get lucky though and get some on pallets, so hang on to that if you do.
We're gonna let that dry and then we're gonna start putting this thing together. All right, we're gonna start cutting up the strips that we just made on the table saw. For both of the wind chimes, we need 8 16-inch pieces, 4 14-inch pieces, and 4 12-inch pieces. So she took a sanding disc and rounded the corners of these to make an oval shape. Pretty simple. We're just gonna cut them out on the bandsaw. Okay, we've got all of our pieces cut and we are going to take, I can't tell what size that is. It's a smaller drill bit, and we're gonna drill the holes about a 1/2 inch down in the ends of all of them for the cord to feed through. Alright. And now we've got holes laid out around the edge of both of the top pieces. We're going to use the same drill bit to do these two. Alright. So we've decided we're going to make 3 16-inch size holes in each one.
On the 16-inch.
On the long ones, yep. So we're going to drill those.
I don't know if it'll do anything acoustically, but we're going to try.
Yeah, we're going to give it a shot. And I'm putting another piece of wood underneath these to keep from destroying the back side of these as I drill.
All right, we're gonna start assembling this one. I have already put one of the moon phase ones on. I just tied a knot at the top, and I have fed one really long string, bent in half. I fed that through the middle for the bells and tied it off both sides. So now I'm going to figure out where I want my bells, just like we did last time. One up kind of high. And I watched a video on how to tie wind chimes after I did the first one, and the guy that I watched, he said to tie 3 knots and then you shouldn't have to worry about it coming undone. So we're gonna tie 3. Make sure you have it centered.
We're breaking new ground here on YouTube. Nobody else has done a wooden wind chime.
Yeah, I tried to find a wooden wind chime video to watch to see how they tied their strings, and I couldn't find one. So
we're the first ones
yay.
of the party, y'all.
That's unusual.
Go us.
Because everything's been done. So about right there on this one. That's why we bought the nylon string, cord, rope.
Yep.
Now don't lose your beads. Let me make sure I didn't lose any for. Okay. Now these are going to be on either side of the bells. I'm going to pull that all the way to the top where the bead's hitting the board. And tie a knot. All right, so we've got it all tied. It's looking really good. It looks super cute. I love it. We've just got to trim off the excess string on everything, and we're going to glue our knots again. So we'll do that next.
So we're going to take some CA glue and glue each one of these knots to lock them in place. I don't know how prone to slippage these things are, but this will alleviate that problem. Just a little bit. It's gonna stain that wood.
We can sand it.
Yeah. Last one. All right.
You want to hold it up, good up?
Yep.
That's going to sound really pretty. I like that. It does. It sounds like bamboo. I like it.
That's super cool.
Yeah.
Like it.
All right, guys. These are the finished
Ta-da!
wind chimes. I almost called it a windmill.
Windmills.
Wind chimes. They turned out beautiful. The sound is nice. It sounds just like a bamboo wind chime. I didn't know how it would sound, but I love it.
They look awesome.
Yeah, they're so pretty. I have to say the one with the moon phases is my favorite. And I think I'm going to keep designing them and list them on my Etsy page, because I haven't really seen any wooden wind chime. I can't think of what they're called. Wind chimes that are not bamboo. So these are very unique to the market.
Ground floor opportunity, y'all. Once again.
And I think I would charge $75 each, or maybe like $85 with free shipping, something like that.
If you want to make them for $20, go right ahead.
Yeah.
These are hot.
They're mahogany.
Nobody else makes them.
Yeah, nobody has them like this. We spent about $10 per with the bells and the string and the beads and stuff. So it was about $10 each. Sorry, someone's driving through with really loud music.
Don't need that.
We're in our neighborhood.
Thanks, man.
But yeah, so $10 each. is the cost.
Yeah.
So that's very low.
Yeah, the wood was free, pallet wood. You don't
Yes.
have to use mahogany. You could use...
You can use pine and you
Yeah.
can treat it with the waterproofing, however you want to do it.
Yep.
So you guys, you get creative, and you can cut out any kind of shape and hang it on here. It doesn't have to be moon phases. You could make little hummingbirds or whatever, you know, just let
flowers
your
or whatever.
Yeah, let your creativity flow and
let
just,
your freak flag fly, y'all.
Anyway, so thank you guys for being here for another Wednesday video. We greatly appreciate it.
Yep.
If you haven't had a chance, please subscribe to the channel and like and share. All right, we'll see you on Sunday.
Bye, guys.
Thank you. Bye-bye.